All right, what is up, everyone? Today is July 20th, 2026. Today is a Monday. Today I took two trades, lost around a total of $26 on the day. Took one loss and then one win, so pretty much break even day for me. We'll go over how I lost the first trade, and then we'll go over how I won the second trade. Price action right now is looking pretty choppy, but as we go into the higher time frame, I did have a bearish bias. If you really have to zoom in here, we did close back inside this 2 a.m. Candle range here while leaving this 2 a.m. candle low untouched. So we closed back inside, leaving this untouched, so I had a bearish bias going into the morning. And then going into 10 a.m., I wanted to see an open high, low close. So 10 a.m. will open right down here, open high, low close. And then after 9:45, 10 a.m. opens, we ended up creating this 15-minute bearish change in the state and delivery right here. So this was going to be our PD array to take shorts off of. So then when we drop down to the 1 minute time frame, we can go ahead and mark out 10 a.m. opening price. Okay, so we see we open, we go into the 15-minute CISD. And then right here, I believe, right here we ended up creating this bearish change of the state off of our 15-minute PD array. I was targeting a 1-to-1 risk to reward. So here's your bearish change of the state and delivery. The only thing that's not A plus about this setup for the first setup was that we did not have a stop hunt of a swing high within here. We did not have an internal swing high that we could have taken out before we got this change of the state right down here. So for me, this is sort of like a grade setup, not A plus, but A grade. Something that I'll still take just because we're delivering out of a high probability area. So I was willing to take this. I took this with I believe it was 4 minis for about a total loss of $344. So we end up going into profit pretty close, almost hit TP, and then we reverse up higher, stopping us out. So going into my risk management rules, I did have one more trade that I was willing to take, so max 2 losses within a day. So I was willing to take one more trade. This was still valid because we're delivering out of this area, this 15-minute again, and this time we end up creating a stop hunt right here. So now this is extremely A plus for me, and super obvious. And then I took this with the same exact amount of risk. So about $344, I think commissions is what made me lose the $26, the broker fee. So I took this targeting a 1-to-1 risk to reward. We came back up, then we started dumping, and within right here, I believe we hit TP right there. So yeah, this second trade was extremely A plus for me. Got stopped out on the first entry, which is unfortunate. Then we got an A plus entry, so I decided to take the second trade. Not a bad trading day, sort of stressful just because we have to take 2 entries, and this price action just doesn't look extremely A plus. But we ended up just basically ending the day break even, so not terrible. We managed our risk, and we'll come back tomorrow and hopefully we'll get an A plus setup. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you.